everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing our predictions for week 14 of the NFL regular season. 4 weeks left of the season. We got 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 weeks left. Then we're done. Then it's on to the playoffs. Personally, I'm ready for the playoffs to be here. I feel like there's going to be a ton more excitement this season. Maybe 1-2 teams move around a little bit in the standings, but for the most part, it feels pretty set. I'm ready for the playoffs. I can't really care too much about the regular season at this point. Little bit of news, Baker Mayfield is a Los Angeles Ram. So is Stafford out the rest of the season. The Rams pick up Baker Mayfield on the waiver wire. A lot of people thought that he was going to head to San Francisco since his being released timed up perfectly with Jimmy Garoppolo's injury. San Francisco ends up not putting in a waiver claim for him. Although if they knew that the Rams were going to grab him, maybe they don't, to try and, keep Brock Purdy's confidence up, something like that. I don't know, but Baker Mayfield is a Los Angeles Ram. Is that going to impact how I think he'll perform this week? I don't know. Let's take a look. So, here are our games for week 14. We have 6 teams on a bye. We have the Colts, the Bears, the Packers, the Falcons, the Saints, and the Commanders on a bye. First up, we have the AFC, the Jaguars versus the Titans. This feels like it could be a trap game for the Titans. Do I start out the week with an upset pick? Maybe I do. Let's start things off spicy. I'm going to say the Jaguars upset the Titans. Then we come to the next game in the AFC. The Jets going into Buffalo to play the Bills. Let's be honest. It's gonna be the Bills. I'm not expecting much excitement here. I don't think this game's gonna be very close. The Jets last week, they looked really bad last week. Who were they playing? It was the Vikings. Last year in 22-27, but if you watched the game, it didn't look as good as the final score. I'll say that. Browns going in to play the Bengals. Both teams coming off a win last week. Bengals against the Chiefs. Browns against the Texans. Deshaun Watson did look really rusty in that game against the Texans. I think if they were playing any other team besides the Texans, the Browns probably would have lost that. The Bengals looked really good last week. A big win over the Chiefs, obviously. In this matchup, give me the Bengals. Ravens versus Steelers. Both teams coming off a win. Lamar Jackson, is he still hurt? Is Lamar still hurt? Let me see. Lamar Jackson injury, is he still hurt? Lamar Jackson is sidelined to start the Steelers week. He has a sprained PCL in the knee. Okay, so he's week to week with a knee injury. I imagine they're probably going to keep him out until the playoffs. because they barely beat Denver. They barely beat Denver. They beat them by 1 point. The QB play with Lamar out has not been great. And honestly, the Steelers have looked better. It's so very Steelers to tank their draft pick by kind of heating up a little bit when it doesn't matter. But give me the Steelers. Maybe this is an upset pick, but give me the Steelers over the Ravens. With Lamar out, they've looked a bit lethargic. It's going to come down to the defense. Can Kenny Pickett handle that Ravens defense and all that pressure he's going to get? I suppose we'll see. Chiefs at Broncos. This isn't even going to be a contest. Give me the Chiefs. Like I said, I am not picking the Broncos the rest of this season. Dolphins at Chargers. Did both teams lose last week? Or is it just the Dolphins? I know the Dolphins lost to the Niners beat the Dolphins. The Chargers lost to the Raiders. That's right. Honestly, I'm so down low on the Chargers at this point. They've been a big disappointment for me this season. Give me the Dolphins beating the Chargers. Alright, now we go to our NFC games. Surprisingly, the Lions are actually favored in this game over the Vikings. They're like a 2.5 point favorite or something like that against the Vikings. But I don't really buy into that too much. I still think the Vikings are one of the best teams, and even though the Lions have gotten hot and the Vikings have cooled slightly, but not really, give me the Vikings beating the Lions. Eagles in New York playing the Giants. Giants have been struggling recently. They tied last game against the Commanders. Eagles, they've had one loss this season. I'm just going off record. Give me the Eagles over the Giants. Tampa Bay at San Francisco. No Jimmy G. Tom Brady coming off an epic late comeback win. 2 seconds left, gets the touchdown. No Jimmy G really changes this a bit. I think probably on paper, San Francisco is still the better team, even with Brock Purdy at QB. But they took a really big hit, obviously, with him being out. Also, this is Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo have never played each other their entire career. Even though they've been in the same league for 9 years at this point together, they've never played one another. Funny little stat. I think with Niners being hurt, give me Tampa. Although the nice thing is apparently he's not going to need surgery, and they're saying that he should be back by the playoffs. Jimmy Garoppolo, that is. So that's good news for the Niners in that regard. Panthers coming off a bye week against the Seahawks. Give me the Seahawks there. I believe in my team against the Panthers. Now we get to our interconference game. Raiders at Rams. This is probably an upset pick. The Rams have really struggled this season, and this is going to feel like a Raiders home game. But I think, is Baker Mayfield even going to play? No Cup. The Rams are so depleted. I picked them last week, didn't I? I did. I almost talked myself into picking the Rams in this game, but I'll pick the Raiders instead. I almost picked them. Texans going into Dallas. I mean, this is an easy Dallas win. They just absolutely blew out Who was it they played last week? That was the Colts. They blew out the Colts last week. Like, that's an easy win for the Cowboys. Finally, Patriots at Cardinals. Cardinals coming off a bye, but honestly, at this point, give me the Patriots. I just can't trust the Cardinals at all. Even though I'm kind of iffy on the Patriots, I still trust them way more than the Cardinals. So, these are my predictions for Week 14. In the AFC, I have the Jaguars beating the Titans. I have the Bills beating the Jets. I have the Bengals beating the Browns. I have the Steelers upsetting the Ravens. I have the Chiefs beating the Broncos and the Dolphins beating the Chargers. In the NFC, I have the Vikings, technically, according to Las Vegas, upsetting the Lions. I have the Eagles beating the Giants, the Buccaneers probably upsetting the Niners, but I don't know what Garoppolo's injury has done to those odds. And I have the Seahawks beating the Panthers. Then our interconference games, give me the Raiders over the Rams. It's going to feel like a home game. The Raiders are the most popular NFL team in Los Angeles. Give me the Dallas Cowboys beating the Houston Texans in the Texas, the Texas Bowl, the Dust Bowl. And give me the Patriots defeating the Arizona Cardinals. So, Week 14 predictions are already here. 1 month left of the season. Like, we're like 2 months away from the Super Bowl. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? It's almost January. Like, we're in December. Anyway, those are my predictions for this week. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree in the comments down below. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Until next time, guys. Bye bye.